Yeah, we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double on the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the open city, let the Trinidad camp out here pushing this road. Alright, until the time that the Lord Yahushai come and deliver us his scripture, say to come give a 10 minutes to read it. Alright? And it says he that enjoy it to the end. So until Yahushai come, we gotta be here pushing this road.
Sure.
Right?
Sure. Micah 2 and 10.
Micah 2 verse 10. Say, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Right, so the Most High telling us to arise and depart out of the ways of Babylon, meaning we'll come back to the truth. Because this is not the rest. This is not the resting place. This place here on this side was built for our oppression and our prison camp. This is not a resting place. But then it's our jakes turn it into a resting place. Alright? This is our prison camp. We were sent here to serve as sentence. Now our sentence is being lifted. Right? The people of Negro, Latino and Native American descent. We were sent on this side to serve a sentence, now it's being lifted. And the Most High, Ba'Shem Yahushai, said to arise and depart, meaning come out of the ways. You might have been a Christian, you might have been a Muslim, you might have been wherever you wasn't in the world. Alright, now come back to the truth. Depart from the ways of Babylon. Because this place is about to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. Mainly America. Right.
Deuteronomy chapter 12 verse 9. For ye are not as yet come to the rest and to the inheritance which your Lord, your power gave you.
Right, we come to the rest and to the inheritance which the Lord gave us. This is not the resting place. But it are Jakes who believe this is the resting place. Alright, because they've been over here so long.
Isaiah 52 verse 11. Depart ye, go ye out from thence. Touch no unclean thing, go ye out of the midst of her. Be clean, that be the vessel of Yahweh.
God, be ye clean, that be the vessel of the Lord. Depart ye from Babylon. Babylon is America and all these nations that trickle down who follow the customs of America, like Trinidad, Jamaica, all these Caribbean nations, wherever, all over the world. Alright, and the customs of America is vague. And we have to depart from those things and return back to the Lord. And doing that, that is how we go save. Right.
This 2 Corinthians 6 verse 16 and 17. And what agreement are the temple of the state with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power, as power had said, I will dwell in them and walk in them. And their power, and they shall be my people. Wherefore come out from among them, and be separate, said the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you.
God, that is it. Touch not the unclean thing, and you be separate. That means to be holy. Because because joining to the world joining to the world and this truth don't mesh. The Most High is not a part of this world. The Most High Son, when he walked the earth, was not a part of this world. So we therefore not supposed to be a part of this world. Alright, so when we receive the truth, we are awake and we departed out of the customs that we was following. Alright?
This is Hebrews chapter 4 and 1. Let us therefore fear, lest a promise be left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. For unto us was the gospel preached, and as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Yeah, that faith. Point blank. The just shall live by faith. And the scriptures say, let us therefore fear. Fear don't mean being proud. Fear means being humble. Alright? Understanding that it have a higher power that rule and judge it correctly and righteously, not being proud. Because when you're proud, that don't show that you fear the Most High. And when you fear the Most High, you will try and do the things that are pleasing to the Most High. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Being diligent.
This faith pushing this word in sincerity. Just abiding in the truth don't mean that you're in truth. You just come out here, wherever they do the works, and for that particular day it could be holy. But because, some people might look at this truth like it's a burden. Right? They will look at this truth like it's a burden. And they could do whatever they want to do, but for that particular day, they could gather they wits together just to come out and just do this work, and after that they will be relieved. You understand? So just being in the truth don't mean that you're in the truth. The truth goes more than just physical, it's spiritual. It goes to your mindset. Right? It goes to your mindset.
So like the word proud, it goes back to the word presumptuously. And we know the word presumptuously means what? Arrogant. And they can sin presumptuously. According to it was but Proverbs.
Psalms 19.
Psalms 19.
Psalms 19.
Okay.
12, somewhere around the 10, somewhere around there. So we read that the scripture says be separate. You have to be separate from the world. Because this world is what has caused me to God, being in this flesh. Right? The scripture says touch not, handle not. Alright? That's Colossians 2:20. Alright? We're supposed to be, as the scripture says, that be the vessels of the Lord. Priest was be the vessels, so we have to be holy. Because the time of the Lord coming in. The scripture says we have to pay before the Lord blameless. I'll see we at that time. We see we at that time when the Lord gonna make that appearance. And the scripture says, blessed is that servant whom the Lord find him doing so. Alright?
This is John 17:13. He said, I now come to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. 14. He said, I have given them thy word, and the world had hated them, because they are not of the world.
Yeah, they are not of the world. The world hates us. Just yesterday, we had one of the Archeum get locked up. And for what? Just because I'm preaching this word. Alright, about 2 months ago, he was preaching, and he was blazing, talking about how the black woman off, which is true. I know that a female police, a female officer was listening, and after he finished, police went and gave him a driving ticket. Same individual saw us yesterday, pull over the car, and say that she had warrants out for the driver and the next brother, the same individual that she gave the ticket, and took them in the station. And about 5 minutes after, you let go the driver. All of a sudden the driver have no warrant, and the brother keeper said he have assault charge, maintenance charge, and a driving charge. This brother don't drive, he don't have no license. When one of the brothers, the brother who the cameraman, he's an officer in the force. He went to make inquiries. All of a sudden, it have no assault charge, no maintenance charge, but a driving charge from the said brother who don't have no license. By this morning, the driving charge changed. It changed back into assault charge from since 2010, before the brother came in the truth. Before the day, a different assault charge with some woman the brother don't even know. When they went to check up on the brother this morning, they say what? He in the court. Go in the court, he not in the court. Go back in the station, he not in the station, he go in the court. Go back in the court, looking around him, asking, inquiring, he not there. Nobody come in the court with that name. Go back in the station, they go back in the station making inquiries. They basically run the brother out of the station, tell him they can't deal with no question, come out of the station. They just Satan. Like this woman just have a vendetta with the men of the Lord. And the Most High gonna put that bitch to death. Alright, Most High gonna put that bitch to death. You can't wait to see that bitch be thrown down the street like man.
That's right.
Alright, because even the brother said that they was in the back and he was seeing them talking. She said, well, like when she now brought them in, she said she going on a patrol, and when she come back, we go release this one and keep the next one. I thought you keeping them there for once. Right? That's just wickedness. That's just wickedness. Scripture says wickedness proceeds from wicked. Alright? That's not judgment. Imagine you had to go in a court. You go in a courtroom, and if you don't have a lawyer, this party might be right or wrong. The judge can basically send your ass in jail. So you need a lawyer to defend you against the law. Like bullshit. If you implement the law, implement the law just. And that's to show the system we're living in.
This is was Sirach chapter 2 verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
God, in the furnace of adversity. Yeah, just last week, they have say that they shall deliver you up, and look what happened. Now all they have to do is the Most High gonna take you out of it, just like with Peter. When Peter was in prison and the angel take the cuffs off his hand and open the gate and hey, up and part. Peter himself thought it was a dream until he realized, hey, really and truly up. And the Most High took him out. Right? Good.
John chapter 16, verse 1, it says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that you should not be offended. They shall put you out of the synagogues, yea, the time cometh, that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth God's service."
Yeah, they think that whoever killeth you do the Lord's services. Think that yeah, they're actually doing a good by oppressing the just man. They think they be doing a good, but the scripture said, "Touch not my anointing, that do my prophet no harm." The Lord says the vengeance of the temple, so when you come against the man of the Lord, you're actually coming against the Most High himself, the Haman Shemel Shai. So all this shit that you see going on right now, that is only evident token that at that time where Jacob's shovel gonna be released, and the same thing they're gonna do, they're gonna rape your houses and put you in concentration camps. The soldier, one of the soldiers who was there yesterday, asked him, I say, you know the woman will hear wrong. He just laughed. I say, hey, she violated me rights. He laughed. He said, just doing my work. I said, let me ask you something. I said, when they're going to implement martial law? He laughed again. I said, no more martial law? He laughed again. I said, when they're going to implement it? He don't know. I said, well, hey, so you're going to be part of them who go out and kill your own people? I said, they tell you shoot to kill. I said, you're going to shoot with no aggravation. He said, nah, he ain't going to do that. Nobody ain't going to kill me. But that is not where they have guillotines and
body bags and casket liners and things. This is Psalms 119 and 121. I have done judgment and justice. Leave me not to mine oppressors.
Yeah, it says, leave them not to your oppressors. Alright? The oppressors is the system. Beginning with you officers, some of you officers. You oppressing us for what? For no reason. Because why? You wicked. You want to uphold the wicked man society and we coming against it, so all you go and oppress me for no reason.
For money?
Yeah, for money.
Let me read something back here. It's Isaiah chapter 1 verse 23. Thy princes are rebellious, a companion of thieves. Every one loveth gifts and followeth after rewards. They judge not the fatherless, neither doth the cause of the will come unto them.
That is what you officers do it. All you just thieves, as the brother says, for money, all you're doing this thing. You start giving all your goodies, so all you go and come against all your own people. Anytime a martial law and all of that, all you go and come against all your own people because you stop paying all you're getting a salary. You understand? Which is wickedness, like wickedness. All your holy brother for nothing. Found just cause, you take the brother and put him in a prison cell.
A piece of fair. There's Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 8. If thou seest the oppression and violent perverting of judgment and justice in a province, marvel not at the matter, for he that is higher than the highest regarded it, and there be higher than they. So
understand? So then with them think that they could do it because we just flesh and blood. But when the Lord passing that glorious body, when the bodies can penetrate with flesh, what they gonna know? Hey, because just to show that they on shit. Because yesterday I said, but them officers them on fuckery.
Right.
Normally they will say, hey, in decent language, you lock it up. But you ain't telling me nothing. So they know they on bullshit.
They know they on shit.
Because they come in, alright. They say they pull me over for suspicious under suspicion, right? I said, where's the suspicion? She drive up and look at me and we look back at her. So I said, alright, so that is the suspicion because we watch you.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to look at us, we supposed to be like, alright, the police passing, go look at them. Bullshit. Alright, now if you pull me over under suspicion, right, you pull me over under suspicion. Now, I don't have my ID on me.
Right.
You take two brothers who had the ID on them. You take two other brothers who was there. Suppose we were real killers.
Right.
Suppose we were notorious killers. So you just leave the notorious killers there and go with two of them and our ID. Like bullshit. That didn't show it was on bullshit. And the soldier know they was on bullshit. They say, but they don't tell me that I just do my job.
Isaiah 59 and 14. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off. For the truth is fallen in the street, and iniquity cannot enter.
Yeah, iniquity can't enter because iniquity enter because why? They ain't judging a right. They ain't judging a right. Right? Good.
And that's in Revelation 14 verse 19. Say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and what the officers doing right now, they worshiping the image
System.
by trying to keep that mad law, like locking up people for no reason, like worshiping the beast, you know. And receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation, and he be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Yes, when Yahweh come, they're gonna be put to death. They're gonna be, majority of them gonna be caught up in their nuclear missile. When the Lord take the elect and the elect looking down and see the destruction of America, all these people who are oppressing us. That's why you're not supposed to love Tutu. Alright? You hate us because we look at the hate. And then you show the system fucked up. You actually have a woman over a man, and you know woman is judge of blasting emotions. Right? You know woman is judge of blasting emotions. Because even if the soldiers of them know the woman do shit. Right? When you actually say, is that woman making pull you over, right? You laugh. Because you know it's true. But emotions. Right? How the fuck you go for a woman to judge over a man? Like bullshit. Right? And the time coming where all them women who had a gun run upon men, we don't believe they had the power because you know they had the guns in their hand. When all hell break loose, they might even afraid to raise that fucking gun. They might. I was seeing that incident with a police woman, same special force. And I can't remember which part it was. Some shooting. And she fire and guilt it. That is what a woman is doing when shit gets
Panic.
guilt, yeah?
Panic.
Woman she gun and guilt it.
This is Psalms.
On a normal day, she put the gun in your face. Right.
Psalms 149 and 7. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people.
Yeah, upon the people. So we're gonna come now and that day and judge. And Michael say after many days we shall return and judge among many people. Right? So all them people who done us wrong, we're gonna judge, we're gonna put them to death for what they did. Sure. Right? The guy said, wait here upon me till I rise up to the prey. But we're gonna be in that glorious body, we're gonna come and just distress, destroy, torment. Alright, that is why we have no love for tutors. All you people talking about, oh, supposed to love tutors. Nah, you don't love no tutors. Alright, tutors don't even have no love for themselves. Most side don't even love tutors. Alright?
Isaiah chapter 2 verse 12. It says, for the day of Yahweh, a host shall be upon everyone that is proud.
Yeah, upon everyone that is proud. And these people proud as hell, especially the black woman. They proud as hell. They act like the shit don't stink. The ugliest, they can't wear, the crotch stink. They have the false hair. Alright? The skin hanging down low. They're putting tight clothes, just hold the shit together. And they proud as hell. Alright? It's only a matter of time before the Lord bring judgment on them. Well,
Proud and lofty.
the Lord, the judgment of the Lord done upon them, and they didn't realize it. That's why they blasted here cargo. You understand? They make one child the breast lie on the belly. Most time dealing with these black women. That's right. That is why they have no woman in the truth. Have no woman in the truth.
That's right.
Who said or so called in the truth because they have a mind in the truth.
That's right.
You understand? That's why the brothers say when shit get hard, then they go really see if that woman was really the truth. And then they're gonna really see she true colors. Nah, she just a nigga dressed in what? In mother's apparel. That is it.
A nigga woman in mother's apparel.
You understand? Good.
Isn't it?
It says lofty and upon everyone that is lifted up.
Yeah, that is why you can't be proud in this. You have to be humble. Alright? The only person in existence who can say I, me, or beat the chest like a gorilla is the Most High Yahweh, Basham Yahushai. The scripture says all flesh and grass. We have the glory about. You have to glory about. The scripture says the mercies are the Most High, we are not consumed. He said the goodness of the Most High will make we repent because we realize all the shit we done in this life. We don't even want to know what we did in our past lives. But we know that the Lord have mercy on us to have us here standing, to give us a chance, a hope of salvation in this day. You can't be proud, you gotta be humble. You gotta have humility. When you really look at the situation out here, that the lifestyle people living out here, the praise the Lord that the Lord, Yabashim Shai take the time to suck with, to take you out of life. Because any of us could have been there, walking with pants below our ass, having sex with other men's wives, being niggas. Lord forbid, might have been a homosexual. Lord forbid. You know the kind of shit men used to do in the world? I'm glad the Lord take me out to have men that ain't the truth and still trying to be a nigga. Still trying to be a nigga. And behind the curtain, nigga. Alright? They might in front brother's face, they might act all holy and righteous, but inwardly there's a blasted nigga. Smile with your face, and behind your back they curse you out. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 7 verse 11. The Most High judgeth the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day.
Yeah, the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. What is that, 5 and 7?
7 and 11.
7 and 11, number 5.
Psalms chapter 5 verse 5. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
Yeah, the Most High hate all workers of iniquity, so the Lord hate 2/3. And anybody that in the truth, that basically doing presumptuous sin, that just don't care about what they're doing, and doing wickedness and believing that the Most High with them. Alright? The Most High not with you. The Lord ain't with you. Alright? And it's only a matter of time. That's why I see Passover men getting kicked out, men bugging out during the Passover. Lord getting rid of them, the Lord doing that cleaning. Going back to Matthew 3:12. Lord doing that house cleaning. And we just call it spring cleaning. Passover is what? Wrong spring? See, Lord is do that spring cleaning. Understand? Good.
This 2 Corinthians 10 verse 7. Do we look on things after the outward appearance? If a man trusts to himself that he is Mashiach, let him of himself think this again, that as he is Mashiach, even so are we Mashiach.
Yeah. So as we are, give 1 John 3, and then it will record for that.
1 John 3:3. And every man,
yeah,
and every man that had this hope in him right himself, even as he is pure.
Even as he is pure. So if you consider yourself Yahushua Mashiach, guess what? Yahushua is pure. You understand? So we had to purify ourselves just like Yahushua. We had to be pure just like Yahushua. Yeah, just none of us outward. The scripture say, want you hypocrites. You understand? You clean it outward, but you don't clean it inward. You understand? Yeah. Out here, like you're appearing righteous before men, but deep down you're really full of dead men. You're rotten inside. You're rotten inside. Most time dealing with men like that. Yeah. Sound good.
Matthew chapter 22, verse 11. It says, and when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how camest thou hither not having a wedding garment?
Yeah, not having a wedding garment. Alright? Yeah, how camest thou here without a wedding garment? They ain't talking about this. They ain't talking about this. Understand?
To him, Friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless.
He was speechless because why? You know one thing I believe the Most High might do in that day? That the Lord granted enough understanding to know how he was living. Let me say like he was sincerely wicked. Like he was wicked and didn't know he was wicked. The Most High can give you, if that even possible. If it's even possible to be sincerely wicked at you. You're wicked and don't know you're wicked. Let me say it's possible. It's humanly possible. Alright? The Most High gonna give you in that understanding to know your ways, to know your way, read and talk. So then therefore that scripture say all shall. You can't say, hey, Lord, I never do that to nobody. You can't, because you don't know he was doing shit. Go ahead.
It says, and he was speechless. Then said the king to the servant, bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness.
Cast him into outer darkness. So why have men be taken up into the chariots? They might have men be taken up into the chariots. I really get a dream like that. I get a dream like that. That big chariot come over all of us and took us up. And I just pray, Lord, the ark you make it. And when we reach up in the chariot, it had one man that was in the chariot before us. And the angel looked at him and said, hey, you're not supposed to be here. And flush him out. And flush him out the chariot. You understand? So, hey, it might have men be taken up in the chariot just to get kicked out. Just say, amen. Get rid of him. So you, huh? Yeah. Yeah, so you puffed up, thinking that you going up with your goblet and say, yeah, I made it. You know it was wicked as fuck being the truth. And then when you're in the child, what are you doing here? Son, go ahead, you say, cast him into utter darkness. And the utter darkness is put him to death. And son, cast him on the chariots, right? Let me see where's the wedding garments. Why the Lord say, why you not in your wedding garments? Can.
Revelation 19, 7 and 8. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife had made herself ready.
Yeah, how the wife made herself ready. When a woman goes into a marriage chamber, she's make sure she decked out, she hair did, she eyes, she makeup, wherever she garments, she gum, she make sure everything well lit. Right? She makes sure it's perfect for that day. That's nice. She might even try to stay from she was gone for 3 months just to make sure she can't get back tight. You understand? Just so that she could say, oh, I'm supposed to be a virgin. You understand? Because white represent anyway, so represent beauty. You understand? It should pour black too. That's what it should pour. Go ahead.
And to her granted that arrayed in fine, clean and white.
And white, go ahead.
For the fine linen is the righteousness of saints.
Yeah, the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. So the marriage chamber is when the Lord come in and deliver us out of this kingdom. And the white raiment is the righteousness, which is how you live, being in this truth, being in the world. Alright, the scripture says, as I am, so are you in the world. You are righteous, so we are the righteousness in this world, in this truth. And that is what going to cause us to be delivered, righteousness by faith. Because we believe, so we're going to maintain that order so that we can be delivered. I just maintain that order, you know, so men can see it. Maintain that order when men in there. That is when they maintain that order, because the scripture says such a one fear only the eyes of men.
This is Philippians. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have also been, not as in my presence only, but much more in my absence, your own salvation and trembling.
Yeah. So in absence. Right? So not only because, you know, they are wrong, but when brothers now, and that is the Lord looking at, to see the sincere. Understand? Isaiah to be ashamed of. Go ahead.
52 verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean.
God, the uncircumcised and the unclean. Somebody give me Zephaniah 3:13.
Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 13. It says, the remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity.
Yeah, the remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity. And the remnant of Israel is who the men in the lineups. That is the remnant. Alright? That is the remnant. Because the remnant is the one that the Lord will always leave back in the kingdom in Israel, so that Israel will have a portion. He will send the others into slavery and leave back a small portion, a small remnant in the land. So the remnant that the Lord leave back right now is the men that sign and cry in the line right now. That is the remnant. The remnant shall not do iniquity, because why? We acknowledge we sins, we see we went off, We wash ourselves, we beg the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua to forgive us from our sins, alright? And we continue in what? In the fear of the Most Yahweh Hashem Yahshua and walking in that light. Alright? Go ahead.
That's right. It says, not speak lies.
Nor speak lies. Alright? Speak this main truth because this word. Being false witness. Go ahead.
Neither shall any deceitful tongue be found in their mouth.
Go ahead.
For they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid.
Right, so we go enter into that land. Alright? Because why? We kept ourselves pure as chaste virgins. Alright? Because as Paul said to present us blameless before the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Right?
I'm going to
First Ezra 5 verse 14. For unto them said Nehemiah and Atarius that they should not be partakers of the holy things, till they arose up and high priests clothed with doctrine and truth.
Yeah, so he's not clothed with fine linen, alright, not clothed with a nice looking gown, but clothed with the doctrine and truth. That is what the Lord looking for. The scripture say, the scripture say that in Revelation, it said that hold fast to that which
is
thou
good.
hast.
Oh, you can't. You know what Revelation
hold fast to that which thou hast, hold fast to the truth. Understand? And it's the scripture talk about, let's say, find you naked. It will read out to, let's say, find you naked.
Revelation. Revelation
3:11.
And some give him a tree, much more focus.
Revelation 3 verse 4. Thou has a few names even inside this.
A few names will maintain that maintain righteousness to the best of their abilities without brothers present. Alright? Because that is really showing that, hey, you're for this. Right, go ahead.
Which have not defiled their garments, and they shall walk with me in white.
Yeah, they shall walk with him in white. Alright? That is where we can talk about that in 2nd Ezra. That is where we're going to really be in that holiness when we come on this flesh. Alright? Go ahead.
For they are worthy.
For they are worthy. Alright? For they are worthy. And how we find yourself worthy? By what? By the scripture starting wisdom of Solomon tree. The Lord find them, try them and find them worthy. That after they be tried, because the Lord gonna pay to test. This is not about coming out here and saying, I love you, Lord, I love you, Yahweh, I love you, Yahweh, I love this word, I love the ark of the Lord gonna put them words to test. The Lord gonna see, alright, if you're really sincere about them words that you are sincere about your speech, you understand?
Jump down to 11. Behold, I come quickly. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast.
Yeah, hold that fast which thou hast, clothed with the doctrine and the truth. Alright, hold that fast.
That no man may take thy crown.
That no man take thy crown. Hold fast state. Understand? Hold fast state. That men say, well, so what if we get kicked out of GMS? Hey, that is a hell of a thing. That is getting kicked out of the house of the Lord. So you have to be, hey, you got to real beg and hope that the Lord have mercy on you. Right? You got to be humble in this thing. Understand? Be humble in this thing. Go ahead.
I want to jump. Next precept, right? Zechariah chapter 3 verse 4. And he answered, spake unto those that stood before him, saying, take away the filthy garments from him. And unto him he, behold, I have caused thine iniquity to pass from thee, and I will clothe thee with a change of raiment.
Done. And you a change of raiment. So basically, Lord can take all the sins and put you in a good and clean apparel. Will the Lord be able to look upon you? Because the scripture says the Lord will not behold iniquity. So when you pray, let me read this real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 15. I'll spread forth your hands, I will hide my eyes from you. Yea, when you make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood. So when you pray unto the Lord and you do wickedness, the Lord ain't gonna hear you. So you have to clean up your act before you present yourself before the Lord. Alright? Right. Done? Okay.
Revelation 16 verse 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garment.
Yeah, watch and come in. Keep your garment mid air. walk according to this rule. Alright, walk according to this truth. There's the garment. Alright? There's the garment. When the Lord say people sew fig leaf, nothing, he put garments and cover Adam and Eve. Basically what he did, he covered the sins. Alright, he get rid of the skins and clothe them. And that is what the Lord do to us, bringing us into the truth. He take away our flesh and clothe us. Alright? So we are to keep that clothes, you know, the scripture says he find you naked. Let's see find you walking in the truth, but not living the truth. You're walking like one ex-convict saying that he wasn't in the truth with men. He was with men who in truth. You're sure as hell right, because the scripture said they were not, if they were of us, they would have maintained with us.
This is 1 John 2 verse 19.
When
they went out from us, but they were not of us.
Yeah, but they were not of us. Understand? But they were not of us. That says you're gonna have men that come in the truth, but really and truly was not truth material. They're not truth material. They're not. Can't understand? The truth doesn't look good to them. Nah, just show you something.
For if been of us, they would have no doubt have continued with us.
They would have no doubt. Yeah, they would have no doubt continue with us. They would have continued this faith. But that just to show that it wasn't rooted and grounded. That just to show that the Lord wasn't watering you. Because the scriptures say one plant, the other water, and the Most High give the increase. Lord never gave that increase to understand this word. That is why you will get easily offended. And when the Most High ain't giving you that increase to understand. That some people, they come in this truth, they might not understand something and they start to bug out over. But if you don't understand, you're going to get the whole understanding in one day. Jerusalem wasn't built in one day. Yeah. Yeah, like a child is quick first, suck milk first. It has some children at 8 months might start to talk. Some at 3 years might start to talk. That don't mean they still the same child, just some might advance. It all depends on the spirit of the Lord. So we just wait a time. The Lord have purpose for each and every man. The Lord know how he would advance a man to do his will, and he will bring upon another brother his will. I remember the apostles was talking the prophets of look at the there is one of the shortest books in the Old Testament, shortest prophecy. When he was handed the mic, he went all out. He eventually cut one time. So now you might have brothers that advancing real fast, but that brother who advancing slow, the Lord might have one purpose set up for him to come and just bring out somebody who was his men, and that was the reason the Most High had a brother advancing at a rate. Right? So don't have to pay head with you finding and understanding. It's not according to you. There is not some just search and just study and gain your own knowledge. The Lord had a gift. It's like
Speak up a little.
We may have brothers that have different abilities. This one is makeup body also. A brother may know how to read the strong read. This one can read spirits. You know what I mean? Different. Everybody has their own spirit. So that is what is make up the whole body.
I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Yahweh, Shem Yahushua.
Scripture also says not all will be evangelists, you know. Some will be teachers. Some will be able to give like charity, you know.
Different measures of faith.
Yeah, because if it was so, then every man, if you understand the scripture, it's everything forwarding, right? And everybody pushing the same amount, pushing as hard as everybody pushing the same amount, right? Then everybody will get the same gift. Then it won't have no King David, it won't have some higher than others. That's why you now come back, and when they come back, people don't understand the generation. If you come back and you are like, oh, I'm pushing as hard as this one pushing more out. We don't forward in. He give them there for him. Right? We're not at the same level, we're not the same. To understand that the most of them for they need to give you different gifts according to measure of faith. You understand? Different proportion.
That's right.
You just feel like, hey, why you pushing more? You can never push more than the most I give you. You can't try to do that.
More than your ability.
Exactly, you can.
This place push a vibration of everybody equal. That's so. Everybody has an office, you know what I mean?
The most I say he make us peculiar people, strange, we different from birth.
So if every brother can do everything by himself, the next brother. So that's also a system where all brothers can each other.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and starting at 4. Now there are diversities of gifts.
Where we did?
1 Corinthians chapter 12 starting at 4.
Hey, how we doing, man? Anyway, today you're gonna read it, you're gonna read. I will tell you which part I was good.
Right, God.
I'll tell you which part I was good.
That's the spirit, that's what the brother now say.
I'm being punch I was good before, but I'm gonna tell you, go ahead.
Now there are diversities of gifts, but the same spirit. And there are difference of administrations, but the same Lord. Right? And there are diversities of operations, but the same power which worketh all in all. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit withal. For to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, and to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another the gift of healing by the same Spirit, to another the working of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirits, to another diverse kinds of tongues, to another the interpretation of tongues. And this what two-thirds get up with that tongues, because tongues just means different language, right? Not just like what that demon was doing there, yabba yabba shabba dabba, or yabba dabba do. You understand? No flings sounds language. You understand? Come on.
So here is Romans 12 verse 6. Having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us. Whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith, or ministering, let us wait on thing, or he that on teaching, on
and have been one spirit.
Verse 14 is what I want to start from.
For the verse 14, for the body is not one member but many.
Yeah, not one member but many. You understand? Go ahead.
If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body.
Yeah, foot has your own purpose. The hand has your own purpose. Go ahead.
Is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, am I not of the body?
Yes, so not because you can't break down a scripture like Canada, brother. I don't mean you not part of the camp. That don't mean it's not my Lord. Because that brother who could break down scriptures like probably don't have the discernment like what you have. You understand? In a kingdom, it have one king, but it have many counselors.
That's right.
everybody's soldiers.
Exactly. It have cavalry men.
Have officers.
It have the men who are the horses, the footmen. You understand?
Flag bearers.
Yeah, the flag bearers.
And the spotters.
The priests.
Yeah.
It had the men who just send out water.
A king could never function in a kingdom without subjects.
Yeah,
all of them have enough part. Even though he's the king and he above, it must have everybody working it out. Because if you put a king alone to work, he can't do everything on his own.
Because we're Solomon's son. My son, his grandson, he took all his sons and placed them as princes over different parts of Israel because he can't handle all that. You understand? So it have different people, different ministration.
That's what Jethro recommended to Moses. It says verse 17. If the whole body were, no, verse 18, if the whole, verse 17, if the whole body were an eye, where the hearing? If the whole body were hearing.
Yeah, because what the Lord ain't gonna do is gonna make that one brother complete like Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai had it all.
Yeah.
The Lord ain't gonna do that. Because if Paul spoke about that, let's say puffed up.
Okay.
So the Lord ain't gonna give you everything in completion. The Lord gonna separate them gifts.
Brothers are coming with just a
That's where I had the brotherhood. That's where it was supposed to be.
Iron sharpen iron. To come to make that one to strengthen.
Exactly.
But I just have a little bit of knowledge on the real puff stuff. So imagine if they had all.
Do you understand? A little bit.
I remind me of a cartoon, I think it was with the Galacticus or one of them. What happened? He had 5 stones and he wanted to get 5 stones to rule in a glove. Like in a glove, you had to put the 5 stones in the glove.
That was Thanos?
Probably, I know it's good. I know it's good as it was.
I know Thanos is the one with the infinity gauntlet.
Right. You have to get the 5 stones to rule the whole scene, and he ended up ruling the whole scene with 5 stones, but they end up dismantling the stones and them and getting them from him because one man has a shine one. That glove, you know? Yeah. 5 stones. 12 stones, so to speak.
Because one thing was Solomon asked for. Say, Lord, you give me this great people, give me wisdom to lead them. That is one thing. The Most High, you could come and want to rule the whole earth, you know. Evelyn Rothschild can run this earth by himself.
That was them with Nimrod. That was trying to come ever since then, or trying to come since then.
Yes, sir. The Most High gave him wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to do that, and he only did that to Yahushua. He didn't do that to all the elect. That's why you have 144,000. But Yahushua is that perfect man. You understand? Yahushua had all them gifts together, but the elect ain't gonna have, like the men in the truth, it ain't gonna have no perfect spiritual man in that sense that have all them gifts, to have all the breakdowns, to have spiritual discernment. That he could just see our brother and say, hey, you going off. I ain't talking about you, I'm just talking in general, so don't watch her pointing. I see she's skin up, she face now. Understand? But I heard you look, alright, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, but bro, I ain't done it. Yeah, well.
Yeah, because Paul spoke about over righteousness and doing too much. Most I cannot take it down now.
Yeah.
It's 2 Corinthians 12, I'll start from 6. For though I would desire the glory, I shall not be a fool, for I will say the truth. But now I forbear, lest any man think of me above that which he seeth me to be, or that he heareth of me. And least I should exalt above measure, still okay? And least I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of revelation.
Because wait, when you finish, I just want to say
Paul knew so much, he had so much knowledge then. That's why he said he was exalted through the abundance of the revelation that he had. You know?
But I'm going to say this too. No, and I really to keep him focused on
circumspect.
Doing circumspect. Because look what happened to Moses. Moses, no, you're not speaking as a man, but somebody might do what Moses did, but not in front of all Israel, and the Moses might put a penalty on it when we did Moses. But Moses made that statement, see now that I have made water come out of the rock.
Taking the praise to himself.
He didn't get the praise to the Most High. But he might not just do it like, hey, I did it, you know. He might not just, he ain't take what we say. You understand?
The thing is that to exalt yourself.
Exactly. And make it worse like when you're on YouTube now, so come like in front all Israel. So you have to be careful when you're saying in videos too. In front all Israel right there.
What the scripture say, you'll be judged for every idle word that you speak.
Exactly.
There was given to me a thorn in the flesh and a messenger of Satan to buffet me. So most I put Satan and him, you know, and they say thorn, so that can be any kind of sickness. So you know what I mean? That pride, it wouldn't be over, you know?
Puffed up.
Over puffed up. So to speak.
That thinketh he standeth, take heed lest he fall.
Yeah, take heed lest he fall. You understand? Yeah, take heed to yourself. You understand? But this thing, this truth really pop you up.
Can.
Really pop you up. You shake, you know?
It's a wisdom promoted D. Can.
It's fire.
When a man get all this wisdom, what is up place? And they start to,
Yeah, except
you have to be able to perfect yourself. You know what I mean?
You ever watch the cartoon Avatar?
Cartoon?
Yeah, Avatar. Yeah, last year bend, and look at it, the fire benders. They could bend fire, but they're not fireproof.
Can.
They could get burned. So they had to know how to play with that fire. This truth is fire. So they had to learn how to play this truth before you ever get burned. You understand? Brother.
Yeah, verse 18, 1 Corinthians 12 and 18. But now power set the members, every one of them, body, as it had pleased him.
The Lord set the toe down there because there is a toe. Because guess what? Without your pinky toe, you ain't gonna have balance.
Can't.
Without your thumb, you know the thumb is the most important finger on your hand. You know the thumb have a bone right below the thumb. You call it a scapula bone. That it have an inward and outward blood flow. It have a constant blood flow to make sure that your thumb functioning. Without that, your hand, you can't hold a cup. You can't do nothing. You can do it without your thumb.
You have to remember to different parts of your body have a nerve that connected to everything. So sometimes you can cut off that.
Yeah, you maim. You maim. So now you can live without it because guess what? Your toe gain your balance. But guess what? The scripture says if your toe failure, cut it off. Because guess what? That toe, if you have a cancer in your toe, that can spread. You have to let that toe off. You understand? That is wicked man in the camp, basically. You understand? Good.
Verse 19. And if they were all one member, where the body? Where were the body? But now are thy members, but now are there many members, yet but one body. And the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. Nay, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble,
like they don't have no words,
are necessary.
So you can't just say, hey, this man will really know nothing. You can't say it's unnecessary. The Lord put it there for a purpose. You understand? It's more necessary. The Lord put it there for a purpose. Just like people will say, oh, your appendix has no use. You can't say appendix has no use. It's there for a purpose. Because they actually do a study in Australia and it's a disease that was going on in Australia. And they do a research with it. And they say the majority of the people who had that disease, the one thing they lack was an appendix. So you can't say apart. Most people in the bar reason. Understand?
Even the cancer in your body is also being because everybody have cancer in their body. The problem is they make certain food that increase cancer. So now the cancer override the system. Everything in the body basically has a reason for being there.
This Deuteronomy. No, these Hebrews chapter 3 verse 12. It says, take heed. I read from 11. It says, I swear in my wrath they shall enter into my rest. Take heed, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief in departing,
Evil mind of unbelief. You know?
in departing from the living power.
Yeah.
Is it?
So basically, you're speaking about being humble and being the truth. This is what it's about. This is not about being puffed up. You know what I mean? Even your self-glory then. This is about giving Yahweh Bashem your shot.
That's right.
Because remember, when you start to gain knowledge, it's a spirit that is coming to try to with your mind, try to make you think yourself even above the most high, on the same level. So what I guess
you might be going to things that real spiritual that you might be able to handle. You gotta lead that far brother who more strong in that area, you know what I mean?
What precept here?
Say Paul, I know. Paul, I say, you, I don't know who is.
Huh.
Beat them the hell up.
I have a precept on it after I'm on.
Yeah.
Is it 12 chapter as well?
Huh. Yeah, Hebrew Israelite.
You have to come and learn some Bible, right? Okay. Another time I'll have that.
Alright, no problem.
Okay.
We'll come on it too late to know. We'll come on it too late to know.
No, when but what nights are they on here?
You come out Mondays and yeah, well, we in Cuba on a Saturday.
But Mondays you're out here.
Mondays we out
I want to learn something about the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay, now?
No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
This because brother was saying that Mosai have a function in the body. If one man had everything, then you would have basically be a Hawashai. Right? This is John 3:34. For he whom the Most High had sent speaketh the words of the Most High, for the Most High giveth not the Spirit by measure unto him. You understand? The Most High didn't give the Spirit by measure unto Yahushai. He's the only one who had the Spirit without measure. But we receive it by measure. Because if we didn't receive it by measure, we'd have being mortal man would have been puffed up. See?
We don't have that spiritual acumen to hold all that knowledge.
All that knowledge.
We just flesh here, we the flesh. So we don't really have that spiritual acumen to sustain all that knowledge. And it's really easy for a man to get puffed up. The whole of the spirit.
You're talking about like not being well, just as I say, not being able to hold all that knowledge now. So it's like you have meat, you have milk, but you're trying to profess meat. Right? So there's Hebrews chapter 5, verse 12. For the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again.
Yeah, you can't start off to run and you know. This is what we know with a lot of people right now. They now coming to thinking that they know so much already.
Yeah.
And you start to run before you start to creep. Hebrews 5
We're 5 and 12.
5 and 12?
Yeah, that's why we're 5 and 12.
You read it?
Yeah. It says that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High. For the time to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again.
You must be taught this knowledge again, because that scripture then goes regeneration too, because for somebody to teach us something again, there was something new before. So when the scripture says that people want to teach you again, and this is what happens a lot of people, they don't want to learn from nobody. You know, you have to start off small. Even in the world, people that say you have to start small before you can reach up on top. You know, you have to crawl before you can walk.
Which be the first principles of the power.
That is the first principle. You know? Somebody teach you again and you creep and you come up. Feed your milk and you come up. Right?
And become such as have need of milk and not strong meat.
God, you need some of these basic scriptures. Nothing to add.
You need foundation.
Yeah, foundation. You're not even supposed to go in Genesis or Revelation, because you're basically you don't even know who you is.
Yeah,
you come up small first. Learn who you is, and the laws how you're supposed to keep yourself. You know what I mean? And eventually you'll find your good. where the puffed up thing is coming. You find like it's going fast. That's why we have to be more. We have to be more mindful.
It says, for everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness.
A man who uses milk, a man who now come in the truth can never come and break down. So he can break down John 3:16. You can puff up and feel and push up yourself. You know? That is deal with the milk first.
So like alongside being able to bring it down, having the balance.
Balance. Discernment and the understanding.
It all goes good. Because it might come in and it might be a few but everybody always can recall that it was real eager for the knowledge, right? But guess what? Going along with that eagerness, you will scoop up on you, you'll take them and precept. Right? But to be able to apply them, to be able to have that balance, that temperateness, right? That you have. A man who has more experience will have that. It says, verse 13. For everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe.
He's a baby. He ain't that full yet. You can never take a baby and throw him in a pool. That's all. I expect him to swim in a big race. He wants to come up. Go ahead.
It says, but strong meat belonging to them that are of full age.
You can't force meat in a baby. I expect child to eat. You know what I mean? First, come up. I'm sure I wouldn't be able to swallow that kind of meat. Just so that I will talk about the scriptures. But if I'm meant to feel it, go with it, and the scriptures and just, I know this. But when they truly, you know nothing. It's a babe.
It says, but strong meat belonging to them that are of full age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil.
A good example is that you're learning this thing 20-something years, 30 years. You know what I mean? Plus, there's men of age, men of great understanding, men of experience.
This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 28 verse 9, and it says, whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand the doctrine? Them that drink from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Is 1 Corinthians 3 and verse 1. He say, and I, brethren, could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but unto carnal, because what Paul was really trying to say is that we really had to talk carnal for them to understand certain things. You cannot go to the extreme depth, you know what I mean? One time, see, that's how he speaks. He can't really speak spiritual, but he will speak with them carnal, you know what I mean? Even as unto babes in Yahushua Mashiach, he say, I have fed you with milk and not with meat, for hitherto ye are not able to bear it, neither yet now we are able. See, let them know he wasn't really able to get the full blow of the scriptures. But they might have gone mad one time. You know what I mean? To know the whole depth of the scriptures, he might have said them crazy. You know what I mean? By the spirit of Yahushua Mashiach, that is how we really know and we could understand who he is to this very day. You know what I mean? Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. You know what I mean? Basic, as Paul said, that's feeding us. Just that little milk. I come to babes now. Go back to you.
I wonder. This 1 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 1. Not as touching things offered unto idols. We know that we all have knowledge puffeth up, But charity edified.
Yeah. Let's puffed up. In this truth, really and truly, your attitude supposed to be you're a fool in this stuff. You can't come to yourself wise one time. As the scripture says, I think in the proverb, you have to become wise, you have to become a fool.
Haven't you?
Yeah, alright.
It says, in 1 Corinthians 3:18, it says, let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool that he may.
Let deny yourself and become a fool. It never say that you have to empty your cup, empty your mind. Because everything that you know in this world is basically lies. So you have to renew yourself. I mean, you can't shoot with a cup. I think in that movie, what you talking about?
Dr. Strange.
Yeah, Dr. Strange, when the guy was going in the building, he telling me, say whatever you know.
They're thinking.
Say it. You don't move like you don't know nothing. He was a doctor, so he actually tell himself that he knew everything.
PhD and all that kind of shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah, PhD. People put all the pride into that PhD. This is on Ephesians chapter 4 verse 14. It says that we henceforth be no more children towards